microphone. Can we spare the microphone? Hello?
All the Biafra. Please, please, and please, and please. I hope all of us has this. Time has come when we will be reading this from our heart, not from this piece of paper. You know, the covenant between God and the people of Israel is not written in a tablet. He wrote it in hearts. Please, this is the most important document that is binding us together. This is the document defining what we are. Please, please, if you are read it from your heart and know exactly what it means. This is what we are. Yes, the national anthem. National, are you ready? At the count of 3. Please, are we ready? Yeah. All hail! Biafra! All hail! Biafra! Biafra! Freedom! Biafra! We will sing our national anthem, and that is the land of the rising sun. Please let us show respect to our national anthem. Remove your cap. If you have anything covering your head, remove it. That is a sign of respect. Please, we are not trying to insult anybody. We are not trying to insult any religion. But Biafra is our religion. Please remove your cap, anything that is covering your head. At the count of 3, we sing the land of the rising sun. 1, 2, 3, and we go. Land of the rising sun, we love and cherish. Beloved land of our great youth. We must defend our lives always shall perish. We shall protect our hearts from all our foes. But if the price is that for all you dare, then let us die without a shred of fear. Hail to Biafra, consecrated nation. Over the land, this be our solemn pledge. Defending it shall be our dedication. Spirit of blood, we count our privilege. The waving star, not with rainbows and free, shall always be our flag of liberty. We shall emerge triumphant from this ordeal, and to the crucible unscared we pass. When we avoid the wounds of battle to heal, we shall remember those who died in mass. Then shall our trumpets beat the glorious song of victory. We scorn the fight and wrong.
Biafra! All hail Biafra! 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 We shall now observe 2 minutes silence.
Please don't put on your hat. Please remove it. Please.
I would like you all to turn and face that clock of east. We're facing east, and for 2 minutes silence.
Silence. That's what our leader means. Our national leader means when he says silent, every Biafra standing in this arena must be silent for 2 minutes.
2 minutes silence starts now. Souls of all Biafrans who were murdered before, during, and even after the war rest in perfect peace.
Biafra, freedom,
Biafra.
7 Prince River, generation of victims and martyrs shall be applauded from text. What can we say? What can we do? How do we bear the unbearable or accept God's life as for our people? We know that all that was born was died. But how do we compare the slow passage of time with the colonials slaughtered and the starvations of the millions of innocent cut off their time, their life? They live with hope. Not all and
one family.
God took Adam a life in the goodness that even flame cannot destroy. May we find a way to increase the strength of that faith that the body's dead. We remember Colonel William.
From here.
Colonel Odore.
On the 17th.
Yeah, the same.
Wilfred.
We remember
for the Reginald Green,
We remember.
Joseph Adaka,
We remember.
Lieutenant Colonel Sila Uzomba,
We remember.
Lieutenant Colonel Morris Ibeke,
We remember.
Joseph Ibe,
We remember.
Pastor Callistus Uwaka,
We remember.
Pastor John Eke Juda,
We remember.
Youth Lights Candle, raise it up facing the east. We say, we raise it up facing the east. We say, God Almighty, the most merciful Chibuike, He moves and move our deed. And whom all men must hereafter appear to. Render us account of the deeds done in the body. We do most endlessly beseech thee to impress upon our minds the effects and the influence of this life and the impact of our sacred life, that we may have known us pursuit of Biafra. Nation, and that the soul of those who have died may find rest in your presence.
We say.
All hail Biafra! Biafra!
Freedom.
Biafra!
Freedom.
Freedom!
Biafra.
Thank you for... Now, I've been given the longest speech to read, so on behalf of the Director of State. It's one of the information they ask us to share with you, and I'm going to read it out. Just to bring up remembrance while we're here, more than 5 million Biafran people were exterminated in the most inhumane and ghastly manner by Nigerian, fully backed and militarily equipped by the British during war. Most civilians, especially women and children, died from starvation because of the blockade improvised by British government, air, land and sea blockade. The killings, unfortunately, has continued unabated since the end of the war in 1970 to the present day, result in the death of millions more of the indigenous people of Biafra. The pogrom in northern Nigeria, the Biafran genocide, and those murdered in cold blood for exercising their inalienable right to self-determination by the trigger-happy Nigerian security forces are indeed our heroes and heroines. They paid the ultimate price for our collective dignity and freedom. And it is in their honor that you and I have gathered today to observe. And we shall observe till the end of time. The 30th of May of each year as a day to remember, acknowledge, and appreciate the sacrifices they made on our behalf. For the past 4 consecutive or so years, in fact, for nearly 6 years, since 2013, 2014 up to current. The indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, under the leadership of Onion Dumazi Nampikanu, have remembered and honored Biafran heroes and heroines, like the men, women, and children who gave their lives for our liberty, who sacrificed all for posterity. Tradition continued this year, therefore, on the 30th of May, 2019. Biafrans will once again throughout the countries of the world, in over 120 countries, remember and also pay their respect and honor these great men, women, and children who are victims from genocide. They are heroes and heroines. This year's remembrance, of course, is significant, like all other years, as we push for Biafra freedom and referendum. These people sacrifice their lives for the existence we still have today. During the period since after the Biafra genocide, our land has been raped, degraded in such a horrible manner that our youths, driven into hopelessness and desperation, they embark upon suicidal journeys across the desert, across the Mediterranean, just to get the hell out of Nigeria. Anywhere other than Nigeria is preferred by these youth. Although we are yet to have that freedom for which they died, remembering and honoring the sacrifice constantly remind us of the obligation we owe them and of our duty to relent into total freedom and liberty for which they died are achieved. So today, and indeed the whole of Biafra land, who will observe sit at home in honor of our fallen heroes. And as I said earlier, more than 120 countries around the world, we gather in public places such as this iconic area, Trafalgar Square, and in capitals as well as cities of these countries. We urge the world to relieve itself. Let me repeat, the world needs to relieve itself of the moral burden that it has been on their for over 5 decades and counting. And to speak up, what did we say? Speak up! Question of indigenous people of Biafra. Media, both local and international, to use of this decade, years, but then to remove this conspiracy and silence based on this blight. All men and women of conscience not to relent in their efforts, sure that just Biafrans, for more importantly, to the victims of their genocide. Finally, we urge indigenous people, IPOB, are you here? Are you here? From the directorate. We urge you to remain resolute in your pursuit for freedom. We urge you to maintain the discipline by which the world has now come to distinguish IPOB with. We urge you to remain firm in your conviction on the justice, or rather the justice of your cause. We urge reject every form of irritation, every form of distraction, and to focus on our objective, which is the restoration of the sovereign and independent nation of Biafra. That is the only way souls of millions of our dead heroes and heroines will have rest and honor. The indigenous people of Biafra, the leadership of Odian Dumazi Nambikano, affirms its inalienable right to determine their culture, their economic, political system, as well as the right to self-determination and proclaimed by the United Nations Declaration on the rights of the individual or indigenous peoples to self-determination under the Article 5, 6, 7, and 12 of the African Charter of Human and People Rights, which incidentally is ratified by Nigeria far back as my fellow Biafrans, I thank you.
Yes, I'm photo. You know, I'm here.
We love Biafra. What do we want? Biafra. What do we want? Biafra. I said, what do we want? Biafra.
Sama ada mesej gipik. SLM kibu kamera, saya kibu iPad.
Biafrans all over the world, we thank you once again for making this effort here today. As we all know how difficult it is here, I know so many people will battle self-employed. It's not easy, but I want to encourage all of you to remain resilient because we must give Biafra. That's the only way forward. We don't give Biafra, we are in deep trouble. So we have to move on. Thank God we've done the readings and now what is out of the right now. DJ, can you give us some, please? DJ, music, please. Let's make the arena a bit lively. Thank you.
Okay, let me go to my own.
Sorry, the camera. What's about? Can you push the camera a bit? Push the camera. Sorry, that was an error. Sorry.
You guys should dance. This guy with me here, somewhere.
Yes. We are so grateful in support of the cause. He goes on up, you guys go to his march. So I'm going to tell you off for that. He's made the effort today. And I sit with him in the studio and we discuss and we share ideas. He's manning the de-brainwashing radio called Galaxy. A warm welcome, IPOB, for our special guest, please.
Thank you, Brother Justice. Rise up, rise up, rise up. Biafran people, rise up. No one forced me to be here. I come here at my own free will because I'm in full support of the Biafran people. Biafra was formed by our ancestor. Nigeria is formed by the British. Nigeria is not a country, it's a disease. Yes, sir. And we must maintain ourselves because we are the miracle. There is no one gonna save us, we have to save ourselves. If they never scramble for Africa, we will be never in this situation. The European are a parasite upon Africa. We African people is the only friend we have. So I'm saying to you, Biafran people, whether you're at home or whether you're abroad, you are your own solution. You are the chosen people. You are the blessed people. And may the ancestor guide us. May the ancestor protect us. May the ancestor fight our enemy. Place and in low place. As Marcus Garvey said, rise up, you mighty people. You have been down much too long. On behalf of Galaxy Radio, I bring you solidarity, I bring you support, I bring you love. Vodum.
Yes. I'm so grateful to have Dr. Abu Ratata. And hopefully you'll be listening to some more conversations I have with him on Radio Galaxy. Radio Galaxy very supportive of our cause and is part of the ultimate solution to our problems. As Maziland Kali would say that when Biafra comes, we have to bring our brothers and sisters back home. Those who are genotypically and phenotypically Biafrans, they're going to enjoy a free nation once again. So, Galaxy Radio, we're so grateful for coming today to participate with us. Our next topic is by a war veteran. Well, one actually experienced some tragedy and is growing up now to overcome that tragedy and is here to share with us his own personal experience, which I think is very sad, but is courageous enough to come and talk to us about it. I'm asking our West Midland Provost, Mazi Charles Sehido, to come and talk to us, please. Okay, before he comes on to do his piece, I've got to share with you a poem written by none other than Professor Chibuike. As you all know, he wrote lots of books, but no one seems to read his poems. So it's falling on me to share this one with you. It's about an air raid. Chibuike wrote very little during the war because of Biafran ambassador, where he went to other countries. He escaped from Lagos back to the east, and he was so disappointed they asked him from his own capital. which Lagos then. He told us that they came after him with guns to work out whether pen is indeed mightier than the sword. So he escaped just in time. This is a poem he wrote about air raid in Biafra. And it goes like this. It comes so quickly, the bird of death, from evil forest of Soviet technology. A man crossing the road to greet a friend is much too. His friend cut in halves as other walk now, friendly handshake at noon. That summarizes the experience that some people had during the war. So whilst we are celebrating the survival of our people, let us not forget the tragedy they've gone through. And our brother Charles is going to share his personal experience with us. Thank you.
All hail Biafra. All hail Biafra. Yes, I'm privileged to have witnessed the Civil War. And I had an article here. I wrote an article. I'm going to read it out here for all of you to hear and assimilate what I passed through as an individual during the Civil War. And the wicked frog, that's the title. And the wicked stroke, that's the title. My name is Charles Ehidon. Here is the article. On that fateful day in 1969, my brother, Fiska, a commemorate from Biafra, was married to my father, Ali Boba, arrived the market at Ozoabam, local government, very close to Ameke Abam. Those from that area will understand what I'm saying. In Ahofia, Abia State, I was also and behind her back was a less than 2 months. Fine. All hail Biafra. With some other small children of less than 10 years, I got excited and played a small net rubber ball. As we played the ball, fell into the bush, and we rushed into the bush to look for the ball. When there, a hand-digger of death appeared. A hand-digger of death with rubber ball. As we played the ball into the bush, a rush at the bush to look for the ball. While we were there, a hand-digger of death appeared in the air. And by the time the information was over, the market was in ruins. The women and their children were no more inhabitants of this world. My mother Francisca had a sharpened pierce on her back, but she was still breathing. The baby at her back cried, and that was how we knew that Ifeanyi was alive. Before my naked eyes, I saw my mother take deep breath and gave up the ghost. By the left, right, front, back of my position, before my dead mother, were over 500 women and children massacred by the wicked. When I remember the sight, even today, I marveled at the level of wickedness done to harmless, unarmed women and children. Incidentally, my father was far away in his position at the war front, and I served as the father and mother of Ifeanyi and 2 other siblings until my father returned from after the 4 days. To be sincere, I saw horror. I saw decapitations. I saw children's heads but no legs. I saw legs but no heads. I saw heads but no, and trunks but no legs. I saw blood like river and saw mass inhumanity to women and children. Again, I saw horror. My father moved us back to my hometown, and while I was telling my horrifying story, I was told that the same thing happened at a market in Umuawa, a village 3 miles from my own, and the story was the same. The victims, women and children. My mother and all other women and children murdered by the Nigerian Air Force bomber were buried in mass graves besides the ruins of the market. At Umuawa in Olu, Imo State, mass graves took the bodies of women, children killed by the wicked men. We were told that the plane was supplied by Russia. The pilot was an Egyptian, and the paymaster was Britain. There was an organized attempt to exterminate the Igbo race from the face of the earth. Earlier at Asaba, Colonel Mohammed had assembled the elders and all the children, male children of the area, and executed them. He was moving towards Enugu to continue his ethnic cleansing agenda, but was ambushed by Captain Uchendo, and not only escaped, of course, the arms recovered from the ambush led Biafra through the 30 months war. 50 years have just gone, as if it was yesterday, and the judge of the earth was woken by the sleepy souls. The Lord is fighting for his people. The Biafra spirit has woken. The blood of my mother and other unarmed and calling of rangers. There is Boko Haram ravaging the northeast in revenge. There was a bandit ravaging the northwest, and ravaging there are Fulanis, killers ravaging the north central. In revenge of the blood of my mother and millions of others killed in the market, feeding centers and hospitals. You may have heard that Air Force planes bombed the ID camps. You may have heard that herdsmen attacked IDP camps. You may have heard that soldiers raped the women of IDP camps. Well, such were karma at work. I tell you, Nigeria shall know peace until the blood of the innocent women and children massacred during the war are appeased. Help me knock at the house of General Mohammed. Is there anyone remaining? If there is, watch out. Whatever a man sows, that he shall reap. The blood of the murdered millions of Biafrans will not stop calling for vengeance. And Nigeria will not cease from bloodshed. As far as the Igbo man remembers the crisis of the blood of the humiliated mothers and fathers, brothers and sisters, women and children massacred by the army, that was fighting the man with matches only. All hail Biafra. All hail Biafra. This is my story, just part of my story of what I personally experienced. And I wish not that any of us should experience such anymore. But I do promise that come rain, come sun, Biafra must come in our presence. That is basic. Thank you all, and God bless you.
Please, a round of applause for such bravery. Lolo Caro Monday, Lolo Caro Chidima Monday. Nalu nalu ne, I gave nalu nalu, nalu nalu, nalu nalu, Jisike nalu, Jisike nalu, Opunyoru merugo. I'll read this to you once again, Lolo Caro Chidima. Please.
Thank you, Dr. Justice. The day Biafrans worldwide, the day to the English that are here. I'm going to talk a little bit about Britain as it relates to Biafra. In 1969 to 1970, the Biafra War estimated killing 3.2 million people. Although Israeli records show that number is nearer 5 million. This was not men and soldiers going to war. This was families, men, women and children that were picked to a compound and starved to death. It is the most wickedest and most painful way to die. The reason that we're here today is to remember those that died, those that gave their lives to stand for freedom. Even today, people are being attacked and killed for being Biafran, for having the right, asking for their right to freedom of speech. Right now in Biafra land, everybody is at home. Everywhere is closed. Even towns that they doubted were hardcore Biafrans, not the centre of Biafra, Bayelsa, Delta, etc. Everywhere is shut. Everywhere is at home. The people cannot come out on the street as we have today because they would be killed. Last year, a young boy was on his balcony. The soldiers dragged him off the balcony and from his house and killed him in Abia. Right now, there is a shoot-to-kill order in Abia, and Fulani police officers have been lined up on the streets to kill people in Freetown. That's the reality of what happens to Biafrans. Back to the war. 1969 to 70, Britain. Oh, microphone. Sorry, back to where I was. 1969 to 1970, Britain. Okay, so the mic is... Okay. Hello, can you hear me again? Okay, a few technical difficulties with the microphone. As I was saying, 1969 to 1970, Britain aided Nigeria in the war. They supplied the arms, 99.2. Hello? I'm sorry, we're still having trouble with the microphone. Replacement. Hello?
Azaram, Azara, Azaram, 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 Azar, Azaram, Azaram, Azaram. Be happy, okay, people, not be happy. What's your God? EJ. What's your EJ. Abia. Biafra. Hey. Like that. Blessed people of Biafra.
Let's speak in our language, or if maybe in other people who cannot speak English.
Okay.
You understand? Our local people do, because this thing is what we are doing in the diaspora.
Okay.
So we would like to know your opinion and what you observe on this commemoration of May 30th. Okay. So we want to know your own mind. How do you see what we are doing? Whether it's good, whether it's not good for us to remember our past heroes who sacrificed their life for us to live today. So I just want to know your own mind.
Well, thank you very much, my brother. This May 30th we are doing is very, very important for we Biafrans, especially from the southeastern zone. We don't know anything about South, the whole southeastern zone that we're having it. It's something that we have to be celebrating every year because these people died for us. I was very young when this war started, and what I witnessed is unbearable. So I think it's what is every human being in the whole southeast should join hand and celebrate with us. I'm very, very much supported about it.
Okay, thank you very much for your answer, because this is very, very interesting, and it's just kind of giving off all the South and Southeast and Biafrans,
yes,
you know, a kind of motivations and encouragement that we need to. It's our obligations to, you know, pay respect to our dear brothers and sisters and children who have lost their life during the Biafran wars.
Yes.
And even as of this moment we are speaking, there are so many people that pay with their life in order for us to live. So in coming to UK as a whole, how do you see the turn-up of the IPOB members in the whole UK? How do you see the turn-up today? Are you impressed or you are not satisfied?
Well, I'm very, very satisfied with the turn-up of the UK IPOB gathering, Remembrance. I couldn't believe that when I came up here. There's a lot of family, children, and the young shall grow so that they can know their origin, so they can know exactly what happened, that Nigerians are hiding it from us and from them. I think that this is very, very important for us and very, very important for them as well, so that they can know the history about what happened.
Okay, that's good. That's great. Another thing I want to ask you to have your own view is that what can you tell the people in Africa, let's say in Nigeria, let's call it Nigeria because in Biafra land, let's put it in that way. Those in the Biafra land, what can you tell them today, and what encouragement are you giving to them in order for them to stand firm in supporting, into pushing what they believe that is their right to get their own independence? What can you say about it? What advice can you give to them, please?
The advice I can give the Biafrans and the people that back home is, let every one of us support this. Let every one of us support this IPOB, especially our spiritual leader, Mazi Nnamdi Okwu Kanu. What he's doing for us and the people that die for us. I think that a lot of Biafrans have to support this movement. Back home, I am very happy when I see our people, young lads, young girls, and our mothers evangelizing on the street and crying for help, crying for freedom. I'm very impressed when I see that. So I think my support to them is let them carry on, that we will get our destination and get what we are looking for in our life.
Thank you very much for your, for your view, and we appreciate seeing you here, and for your association with us and as a broad and IPOB members. So we thank you very much, and you remain blessed.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
One night, okay, I like to swear so that can be on a village, non-Africa, Biafra land. We can go even in a because now one on the Pundino Obudoibu kind of. We can understand ourselves, but there are some people in the villages who cannot even understand what we are talking about. So, but let's put it in a simple form. Kaisonon by Boniface, even here, and the 30th of May. Njueshete umwanai ndị welindwa wa shuaja maka kai wadin duwelu no boshinketa mu nwoke mu nwaanyị kedeti siwa bụ maka omume nke anyị na-eme n'ụbọchị nketa.
Dịka ikwuru afa mbụ Ozaga Nwangu Nwude Iromba maka na amụkwara m wee duru m jee chọọchị wee baa m baptizim Boniface, mana ihe ndị mụrụ m ji mara m bụ Ozaga Nwangu maka na m ka eji wee gụchie afa nna m ochie bụ Ọzọ Agụ. Ihe a na-eme tata bụ ihe mere anyị maka mkpagbu na mmegide wee refuo ya ọdụ ka ebe egburu ọkụkọ ma anụmanụ eji achụ aja ma nọ mmadụ ndị mmadụ bụ ihe egburu. Nke kacha nke bụ na Chief Ozaga Nwangu bụ nna m ochie so na ndị egburu. A sịrị na mmadụ ka akụ maka na ọ bụrụ sọsọ mmadụ ka ha gburu, ha mebiri akụ na ụba anyị ji wee biri. Akụ na ụba nna nna anyị ha tara afọ n'ụwa ha niile taa afọ. Ozaga Nwangu gara obodo dị iche iche na-akọ ugbo, kọtachi ugbo, wee tinye ihe niile na afụfụ niile ọ tara, wee gbawa akụ. Ihe a na-akpọ ya bụ efe Igbo. Otuto omeme tụọ mmadụ n'akụkụ be anyị wawa asị ya otuto hara m nwa m kpara efi dịba Ozaga maka na efi karịrị. Mana ọ bụrụ sọsọ na aga were ndụ ya, aga were akụ na ụba niile. Ya na ihe anyị na-echeta bụ ihe dị omimi, bụ ihe ndị ahụ bụ ndị anyị na-echeta. Aṅụrị ga-akpa ha na n'iyi, aṅụrị ga-akpa n'igwe ebe ha nọ. and ihe anyị na-eme bụ ihe ga-enyere anyị aka iwee nweta Biafra anyị na-achọ maka na iji gwa gị nke kachacha nke bụ na Biafra dịbụ tupu ndị ọcha abịa ka ekoo anyị ọnụ anyị na ndị anyị na ha na-enweghị anyị na ha enweghị agbụrụ anyị na ha abụrụ ofu agbụrụ anyị na ha enwere anyị na ha dị efe ofu chukwu anyị na ha dị ọ bụrụ na ha na-efe chukwu nke anyị na-efe ọ bụrụ udo anyị si efe ka ha si efe asụsụ ha dị iche akwa ha na-eyi dị iche nri ha na-eyi dị iche mana ekpokọtara anyị ọnụ maka gịnị maka ntaji anya na oke ọchịchọ gbasara ihe dị na anaba anyị ya na ihe anyị na-eme tata bụ ihe Chukwu ga-eji wee zaa anyị ekpere maka na anyị echeta ọ dị na akwụkwọ nsọ na agbụrụ ndị nke gị o nwere mgbe ha siri jekwere kpọkọbeno na ya ma jere kpọkọbeno ndị nke gị ndị nwekwaranụ ka enyi ha kwanyere ha ugwu ihe anyị na-eme bụ ihe bara anyị uru ọ bụ ihe ga-echekwa anyị ọ bụ ihe ga-enyere anyị aka n'ọsọ ndụ anyị na-agba maka na ihe anyị na-agba bụ ọsọ ndụ ka anyị wee nweta ndụ ka anyị wee nweta gịnị nzọpụta mana inwere onwe anyị n'aka mkpagbu inwere onwe anyị na-ekerere ihe na-eme n'anụ Igbo niile mana ihe m na-akụche ihe nke kacha m chọrọ ikwu kịta bụ na o nwere okwu ihe kpatara anyị ji wee na-erotere ihe a na-abụrụ na Chukwu kpalitere ofu onye n'ime anyị n'afọ Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ebe ọbụla ọ nọkwa Chukwu ga-echekwa ya Chukwu ga-agọzi ya Chukwu ga-anọnyere ya Chukwu ga-enye ya amamihe ọ ga-eji du anyị gafee n'orimiri uhie nke a maka na ihe ọsọ elu daa anụ mie na Biafra ga-abịarịrị ọhịa Biafra
ka nchịkọta okwu anyị mana dịka etu anyị nwabụ ndị nọ na ike na-eme maka ncheta nwanne anyị ndị nke nwụrụ anyị na etu ndị mmadụ si wee pụta n'uju n'ụbọchị nke taa kedu etu isi wee abụọ ma ọ masị ọdịdị ihe ju ya afọ ka ọ na ị na-eche na ndị pụtara nri na ọ bụrụ ibe ịtụrụ anya dịka etu anyị si wee chee echiche
n'iji zaga azịza a bụ na IPOB abụrụ maka ụfọdụ ndị mmadụ bụ ndị Biafra ọ maka mmadụ niile ihe ọbụbụ indigenous people of Biafra ọ bụ maka onye ọbụla ma nwa m ọkụfu na mkpa ezinụlọ m ịkpọ m ezinụlọ m bịa maka na ọ gbasara ha onye si na ọ gbasara ya orukwa echi ọ ga-agbasakwa ya maka na ihe njiri ekwu bụ na yes mgbe afọ gara aga ndị bịa n'afọ anọ nwakara ndị bịa n'afọ gara aga mana anyị chọrọ ka mmadụ niile ka ọ gbasa onye ọbụla maka onye ọbụla nọ na obodo a na-akpọ UK kwesịrị isonye ndị IPOB wee na-achọ maka ihe anyị na-achọ bụ ndụ anyị ọganihu anyị imepe obodo anyị na gbasara ụmụ anyị ka anyị si na-agbụ nke mmadụ nkịtị ọ bụrụkwa Chineke kere anyị agbụ a mmadụ nkịtị bụ ekere anyị agbụ a nke bụ na anyị ama anyị chọọ ịna naba anyị ama da na naba anyị chọọ ibubete ngwaahịa anyị ama bupete na be anyị a na-ata anyị ahụkọ na anyị abụrụ mmadụ mana anyị bụ mmadụ Chukwu gọziri gọzie ana anyị
nwanne anyị nwoke bụ Ben ekere gị ọfụma na okwu onye bụ ochie nke iji elu atụmatụ n'ime so anyị na-ekene gị ekene dịka etu isi etu o si wee amasị gị adị na nkwado ị na-akwado na ọnwụ ị nwere na pụta ndị be anyị pụtara na nkwado ibe a na-eme n'ụbọchị nke taa anyị na-asị otuto dịrị gị Chineke nọnyere gị nọnyere gị na famili ndị nke pụtara n'ụbọchị nke taa
nọnyekwara gị ọhịa Biafra.
My brother, Shifokoreke, I just want to use this opportunity to get your own view and to find out the reason why, the purpose of all of us gathering here today. And it's very important for us to gather together to remember our heroes, our brothers and sisters who died during the Biafran War. And we want to get your view on that, please.
Yeah, thank you very much. It is very important that today's gathering is worth doing. We lost our brothers and sisters during the Civil War, and up to date, we're still losing our fellow brothers and sisters back in Biafra land. So what we are doing today is a formal Remembrance Day, that when you lost someone that is precious to you or close to you, and it's your duty to do a remembrance, we are marking that today we remember them that died many years ago. And we must not forget them because they are part of us. Biafran is a Biafran, no matter who you are, which part of Biafra land you come from, we all have one blood. And we are here today to remember our heroes and heroines that left us in a good faith.
Okay, thank you very much for your answer. Another thing I want to draw your attention to is regarding to, you know, in zoo called Nigeria, so many people in that Nigeria does not even value what we are doing today. Both those that is not an Biafrans and those that is Biafrans. Some of them that's arguing that no, to remember the dead ones is not very important, that the dead has died. So for that, everybody shouldn't participate in what we are doing today. What do you have in mind, or what can you say to them to remember that all those people that sacrificed their life on our behalf in order for us to live today, to know that we are from Biafra land, and to make a history for people to know that we are existing from before Nigeria came. So what do you have to say to those who does not support this arrangement we are celebrating today? What can you say about it?
Yeah, as a Biafran, it is our duty to remember our lost ones. It has been there from our generation to generation. So for those that believe that what we are doing today is uncalled for, they should go back and study about Biafran culture. This is our culture. Not because we are in a foreign land, then we lose our rights. We cannot throw our rights away, because this is what we were born from. My father,